Hey everyone, Stephen here, and today I'm playing a game as the British forces taking on DAK. My opponent's name is Stanner. He's somebody that is always consistently floating in the top 10 US players. But he's making the switch to some Axis forces by the looks of things. I guess maybe before the patch comes he wants to have a bit of a play. I haven't versed his DAK before, I'm pretty sure. I've only ever versed his US, so my suspicion, though, is that he'll play his US similar to his DAK. I'd say he's just going to go bursts and try to use mobility to his advantage to capitalize on the map and go from there. So, to counter that, I'm going to consolidate my forces, keep them together, hold my portion of the map, and advance slowly but surely. The tricky thing I think I'll experience is when he gets, if he goes for that build order, is when he caps these 2 points, he'll just sit in this building and it'll become difficult for me. Especially with my capping order, how I've sent this one squad to the top. So to compensate for this, I may eventually get a flamethrower engineer, just to help give me that ability to also retreat on anything that might be garrisoning in that zone, because if he goes bursts, the last thing I want to be doing is getting out a mortar, which he will then just run around circles on later on. So we'll cap this point, move our way into the center, and fingers crossed he hasn't claimed hold of these buildings, which it doesn't look like he has. So I'm going to bring this engineer across here, get that little Y section down, claim ownership of that building, and then just try control this portion of the map. Okay, let's move him forward.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
Ah, he's gone for Panzer Grenadiers, which is not what I expected. So let's put some pressure on that. Hold that cover. We'll get those guys out and these guys across. And put some pressure up on this side. Yeah, I should be able to burst that down as well. And hit that cutoff. Even get down in a little mine there as well, I think. And just hold this cutoff. Start the teching process. Even get out another... Yeah, that's it. Just retreat. Now let's start capping these points in the south. A bit cautious here that he might try harass my fuel.
An infantry section is present and accounted for.
Yep, so he's going for that. Let's see if I can just bait his bike into this position. Or at least hit that mine. Good. Let's swing across now. Good. That forced grenades. That's a waste.
Territory lost.
Let's start the tech. And then I'll push that bike. We don't want to cap in that point for free. This hurt squad will go up north. Oh. There's no real benefit in capping that point though now, because I have capped the fuel. So I can retreat that and just consolidate my map position with a mine.
The beggars are threatening a fuel point.
and just rob him of that territory point over here.
We'll risk it for a biscuit, won't we? There you are.
I'll just disconnect that point because that's the fastest way for me to disconnect his fuel. And then I'm just going to go for the decap. And then I'll push in. I'll get the Stuart.
Stand by. Commander,
Okay, I've decapped that. Let's push. Good. I've got the Royal Engineers here, so I'm not concerned. And I think he's out of combined arms buff range.
Stuart's light tanks are ready for... The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Yeah, I got to retreat there as well. That's fine.
Quiet down and listen up. Get scared. Victory point belongs to the enemy. Got your rifle? Rounds? Come on then. Securing enemy territory. Present and account finders keepers, lads. The enemy has claimed a sector.
I might get a sweeper there quickly.
We got orders, lads. No, head into the location. The enemy has pushed
And
us back from our sector.
I'm going to go heavy armor. Get the vet upgrade. Get the Stuart
Our
vet
finest
as fast as I can.
crewmen have been allocated.
Get in that building.
Vehicles shall arrive on the field veteran. Stuart,
Oh,
lights tagged.
just beat me to it.
Tracked and ready.
And I should get the medic building next. So there is a mine. There's another mine. Alright, just reverse because he's probably going to get Jaegers or that. Alright, just retreat. I'm going to shoot a flare here.
The beggars are threatening a munitions point.
I'm not going to push that because I know that that unit is waiting there for me. Play the slow game.
We've lost a sector.
Infantry training. Now I'm going to push into the center here. I've got the fuel advantage here, so I just need to hold the green cover. He's capping this point. I think he just capped it, so... Yep.
Infantry training completed.
That's fine if he throws a snare. I don't mind. That's just going to delay his accessibility to... retreat. I can just force the retreat. They'll be content. Oh, that was annoying. I'll even do a artillery drop there. And I'll get a bishop.
Starting requisition of bishops.
And then I'll get the infantry light vehicle training. So I'm just committing to light vehicles here and just zoning him off the map. I'll get another Stuart after this as well. Ah.
Light vehicle crews have completed their training.
I might be playing a bit too passive, actually.
Present and accounted for, sir.
Yeah, I'm playing way too passive. That anti-tank gun's way out of position.
Victory point lost. The enemy has control. We'll get there if I have to drag you, Mark. Push it on enemy ground.
All right. Bishop next. All right, a couple of shots is more than enough.
Sector overrun. The enemy has it. Found the enemy line. Rifle section. Get captured. Don't just fucking stand there. Capture them. You rankers will mark. Don't move. Captured. We're holding. We'll risk it for a biscuit, won't we? Receiving orders. Let's move out. That means you. A victory point is being overrun. Royal Engineers, yeah? That capture point needs to be ours, right? Everybody needs cover. Victory point is in enemy hands. Go! Go! Enemy territory will be ours. March. Take your stations. We're heading out. Sandbags are lead. Stop! Stop! Pay attention,
That is free, that ability.
We have a surplus of command points, Commander. Bishop 25-pounder carrier is ready.
All right. I'm just going to hold those key points. Let's put him there. And let's barrage there. So this is going to box him in.
We've lost a sector to the enemy. We're losing a victory point.
Oh, I stuffed up here, actually. I should have spent more time repairing. I was driving around too much with that Stuart. Okay, let's put some pressure there.
They've cut us off. Territory is out of supply. Enemy ground forces have claimed.
I'll just reverse back here.
Anti-tank weapon and crew on
Got the anti-tank gun rolling up. Then I'll follow up with another Stuart after this.
We're losing a munitions point. Territory sector lost, Commander. Damnation! The sector's in enemy hands.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Supply lines defectors isolated out there.
Alright, I really need to put more pressure on the map. The AA Crusader, he's probably the optimal pit. Let's bring that bishop up.
Effector is in enemy control.
No idea what he was doing with that. I think that was a misclick.
Stuart TAC, available on Lend-Lease. Fucking scoffer!
Alright, one to tank commander upgrade here. I'm content to barrage that.
Five command points available. Acknowledged. Point is being overrun.
Oh my gosh. My
has our victory points now.
thing is missing a lot, isn't he? My anti-tank gun.
Report. One of our anti-tank guns is gone. Bishop artillery has been destroyed. Blast. Our munitions point is being overrun. Enemies pushing the line, trying to take what... Section CP is taking damage. We're losing a victory point. Stuart's light attack, tracked and ready. Victory point is in enemy hands. High recon reporting is under fire.
I've got him on the run here.
The enemy has a tactical advantage over us. Mayday! Mayday!
Excellent. Really hurt him there. That was perfect. Good, I just destroyed the Rex, and now I just back up. Bring that Vet 3. One back into the fight. Oh, actually, no. Yes, need to bring it back into the fight. I think I might have him here. Yeah, everything got away. Perfect. So now I just got to reinforce these anti-tank guns and I'm good.
Jerry's not giving up without a fight. We're down to 300 points. Radio's dead. Stuart crew killed.
Ouch.
Lost contact with our sappers. Stuart tank available on lend lease. We've just lost an anti-tank gun. The Stuart's tank has been lost to enemy.
Yes. One more hit. One more hit.
Command points need to be assigned.
Yes, got it. As long as I loop here, I'm good. Got it. Sweet. If I was just capping the south there, I would have got a massive advantage. Oof.
The beggars are threatening a munitions point.
He's going to just self-repair. And I think this is the time
Royal Engineers on the
to
field
get
and ready for your orders.
hacking.
We should see the other guy. Attention! Get that captured. See what we've got. Anti-air tanks are available. Secure that. Got orders. Jerry's nowhere. Sappers on site. Quiet down and pushing the line. Come on.
He just recrewed that anti-tank gun. I need to kill it before it gets back.
Commander, we have artillery on standby.
I think he went that way, in fact.
Damnation! The sector's in enemy hands. The beggars are threatening a victory
Yeah, he did.
point.
I was right. Get some snares and...
Grenades are being distributed to the men. We're losing a fuel point.
Oh, what? Did that get away?
We're losing a munitions point to enemy action. Jerry has 300 points remaining. Rifle grenades and anti-tank grenades are now available. The enemy has pushed us back from our sector. Ready for action! Don't get there if I have to drag you myself! Will it be, sir? We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Yeah, he's just full in damage control now. Just trying to cap the map. As long as I tech here and get some tanks out, I am good. Just got to keep him destroying the Rex as well. Although, I think he... Has he gone... He might have gone espionage, because I think I've seen the slow reduction ability from the AT grenades.
A victory point is being overrun.
Alright, tank commander time. I'll keep that tank commander in the center. Give vision for my anti-tank gun.
The enemy has claimed a sector. know in a minute? I think we're up, lads. Lost your foot, lads. We're up. I don't want to hear.
All right, let's put pressure on that side.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action. Victory point belongs to the enemy.
That sounds like a big tank. Oh, it's just a P3. Excellent. Can I tread brake him? Yeah. And now we get the Stuarts to dive. And we'll see the Vet 3 damage now of the Stuart. Because each shot does an extra 40 damage. This is a dead P3 now, basically. Getting in close like this. As long as I get the rear armor. Perfect.
We should use our command points ASAP.
And now I get Churchills.
We can now construct Churchill tanks.
Oops, that was a misclick.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Two Vet 3s. I'm happy with that.
Report in. The Huns are on 200 points.
Excellent. And now the Churchill should be able to just take anything that he throws at me.
Let me guess. You should see the other guy. Listen up. Find his keepers, lads.
I'm really enjoying this double Stuart combination. It just works really nicely. Even though this game I got a few more than 2. At that big push I got 3. But they'll push in now with the Churchill. I'll engage spotting scopes. Just in case there's an anti-tank gun.
A sector is in enemy control.
Get that repair going. Churchill will push out all of that stuff. And that's it. GG.
One step closer to victory. Jolly good work.
Yeah, it works well. I have good confidence in the Stuart. It's just a unit that you got to be patient with. It's getting veterancy on this is the key thing. Huh? What did I abuse? I'm actually kind of confused. Although Stanner does get angry at me whenever I do beat him. I can counter with some good infantry support play. Dude. No, I'm not actually, I shouldn't have even given this guy tips because he's quite bad manner to me, and we'll let him just run his course. Stuart's be countered. What's your problem, dude? I have no idea what you're talking about. Seems like a personal vendetta because GG, see ya. Not wasting my time on this person anymore. But yeah, we'll have a look at the stats. But you can counter what I'm doing purely just with Jaegers, Panzer Grenadiers, get the anti-infantry LMG upgrades, Jaegers, anti-tank guns. The Stuart can't break that line. And if I dive his anti-tank guns, the Jaegers will tear me to pieces. The reason why he lost, he overcommitted. And I capitalized on it with the recon bombing run, as well as diving him from every direction. He panicked, he was scattered, he was overextended, he lost the game. Hey everyone, Stephen here, and today playing a game as British forces taking on Wehrmacht. What my opponent's got in his loadout, Axie is his name, he's got Mechanized, Breakthrough, and Luftwaffe. I think what I want to do this game is just continue the usage of my heavy armor battle group to practice the upcoming release of the heavy tank battle groups to each faction. Really excited for it. I think it's going to bring a different change to the game. And I'm looking forward to those new units and abilities that the battle group will bring. But the thing in this British faction that's most akin to it is the heavy armor battle group. I've also, when I've been playing as Wehrmacht, I've been using Breakthrough a bit just to get the Tiger under my belt, practicing with that, which is going to be similar to the King Tiger. I'd say the King Tiger is just going to be like in CoH3. The King Tiger was slower, but a lot more threatening in the map positions where it was held in comparison to the regular Tiger tank. So I assume that premise will be held true. And I'm really forward looking to the Wehrmacht battle group of the Terror battle group, because in CoH3, Terror Doctrine was my most used commander choice by far. That was so much fun using Terror. From the heavy V1 that you could drop to even the Zeal upgrade, as units were dropping off, they would get inspired to fight that little bit harder. I think it all has its place. Where's this guy going? Oh, who puts their starting MG there? Alright, so let's set up a flank on that. I won't cap that fuel as I do this, because I don't want him to know I am going that way. I'm just going to hop in that building momentarily just to make sure, yeah, there's nothing there. I'm going to go for it.
An infantry section is present and accounted for.
Is he still there? Oh, he jumped in there. Okay. Let's just avoid that area. Not going anywhere near that. And I'm just going to harass that fuel in the north and get a mortar for my own. Looks like he wants that corner, so we're not going to give it to him.
We're losing a strategic point.
And I'll just chip away at that from max range. I think he can't shoot here. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to build a little point there.
A mortar team is awaiting orders.
No need to push it. I just need to get my
The enemy has pushed us back.
mortar in range. Hopefully he hits that mine. Once that mortar starts hitting him, then I'll advance forward. I'll also bring this Royal Engineer into his retreat path, just to grab myself a secured kill. Okay, he's popping out now, I think. Yep, so I push forward now. Ooh, I might have to back up here. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, they'll kill that. Not a stress. All right, one mortar's going to land there. That's all I need. We'll go like that, cap that. That squad's coming around.
Our victory point is being overrun.
I'll grab that as well. And then I'm just going to start teching up. I'll get one more infantry section too.
The enemy has our victory point now.
I'll even smoke that far point. Because his grenadiers were here. So by smoking this point, it'll allow me to just close the gap. If he tries to push forward onto that fuel. And then I'll just sit in that smoke and bring my mortar here to cap this point next.
An infantry section of... We're losing a victory point.
Royal Engineers like shit through a goose. Move.
Yeah, that's right. So I'll hide behind that wall. Yeah, I don't want to push further than that.
Under enemy fire, yeah?
Replacements are here. Let's put them through their paces. Always eager to serve. MG here, say the us.
Far too close for comfort.
Oh, he's got the angle on me there. All right, just keep on wasting his time.
He's none too pleased. That's the mortar. On us. Why?
We got orders, finders, keepers.
Order, sir. Sap, we're under fire. Find cover, you dogs.
Shut your mush and move.
Awaiting their movement. Hold your arms in.
All right, that's enough time to go back home, I think. I've got the military advantage here, so I'll just hold that green cover, get the MGs lined up there, and start taking for my Stuarts, which will transition into... I'm just going to commit to a tier 1, or sorry, a tier 1, tier 2 builds until I get the heavy tanks out. So it might be Black Prince or a Churchill. I want to just get Stuarts, and I want to get both infantry training as well as the light vehicle training, because once you get Stuarts to vet 3, it's quite powerful. They can take on P4s. They get a really nice damage buff against vehicles, as well as the... Ooh, there's a vehicle there. I need to get it to AT boys package. That might be a scout car. That's enough.
Ready to destroy some corp, starting the work. Sappers on site, calling in some hands and kit.
All right, Stuart.
Oh
no.
Stand by.
No, I made a mistake. The Kettenkrad's still alive. That's what ran over the gate. All right. That squad's role now is 100% going to just be hunting down the Kettenkrad.
We're losing a fuel point.
And it's working.
We can now call in Stuart light tanks. The beggars are threatening a fuel point.
I think I should win this engagement. I'll get the Vet 1 training first on my infantry. Gotta retreat that now though. And then I'll get the Stuart after that. Oh no, I'll get the Stuart first because it gives me a power spike. It's much better to make use of that timing window. And then I'll get the infantry training after that. Yep, retreat. And I'll get an LMG next so I can just hold down the territory. And it also goes well with the tank commander upgrade on the Stuarts. as well, the Bren machine gun. It gives them a very, very strong base of fire. So I'll aim for 2 Brens. I've got the Recce package and also the PTR, or the AT Boys package, the anti-tank rifles. I should move though. And I'll get the self-repair on this Stuart first, and then the second Stuart, I'll get the other one. Actually, I'm going to test going straight for the light vehicle training. Let's see how that pans out. Because it gives you accuracy. And what's the Vet 1 bonus with the Stuart? Acceleration. I'll go for it. Especially because this will allow me to kill that Stummel quicker. And I'll couple it with this.
Our finest vehicle crewmen have been allocated.
And then when I kill the Stummel, that will translate into veterancy in itself.
We're losing a fuel point to enemy action. The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Alright, just reposition that mortar. It's a really nice repair rate with the engineers and that. Extremely time efficient composition. Alright, I'm just going to keep on pushing that.
Belongs to the enemy.
I could throw a grenade there whilst he's distracted.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
I guess the accuracy doesn't mean much whenever a shot misses.
Australian weapon crew lost.
Oh, you got my mortar. Nice counter mortar. I'll just put pressure on that mortar. Get these guys sitting in that cover position there. And infantry training with grenades.
Infantry training is underway, Commander.
Oh. Definitely want to avoid that. And then one more Stuart after that. And then, oh, yeah, Bishop.
Starting requisition of Bishop's self-propelled guns.
If he's got a pack, it's going to give me a target to hit. And the Bishop still benefits from the light vehicle training Vet 1 upgrade.
Commander, rifle sections have been granted.
Alright, we'll focus down the Grens here, because that will bleed me manpower before these guys close the gap. Now that if he's closed the gap, I'll retreat.
Enemy victory point under
Excellent.
enemy control.
That's all the repairs I need. These guys can now push this point.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
And the Stuart can go to the north to force a retreat on the Panzer Grenadiers, which don't have a snare. That's fine, it just wastes his munitions.
We've lost a sector to the enemy.
Alright, retreat that squad. I got another Brent upgrading. I should relocate that mortar. He's actually doing quite well counter-mortaring me here.
A munitions point is being overrun.
Alright, just keep retreating. I don't want to bleed manpower. I'm just doing some soft retreats. Excellent. That vet is starting to creep up on my Stuart. Just need to kill that Stummel. Once I kill that Stummel, I get basically vet 2.5. I'll get one recce just so I can flare. Just keep retreating with the soft retreats. Let's get in cover so that I get the Vet 1 bonus. Oof. Big grenade. If you notice, whenever there's an engagement like this, I always focus down the grenadiers because that's the... I shouldn't have retreated there. That's the best way for me to bleed his manpower. Hitting the Panzer Grenadiers, he'll just either merge into him or... Or it takes so much time to hurt him that he'll just back on up. But playing like that is much more beneficial. Now I'm gonna, the moment he sets that up, I'm gonna barrage it. So now, when he's about to shoot it, I'll use a smoke so I can escape. And the bishop's hitting. And now we push in with that. Perfect. Can put some pressure on that. I can use the Vet 1. I don't know what happened there. Should be able to hunt that down. I'm just going to put it on. No. I've just lost it. Bummer. Overcommitted. Oh, no. It should be all right. Yeah, it's all right. By the health bar, I knew it'd just be enough. 9 HP, just enough. Oh, I should have actually blown that up with my AT rifles. The Great Escape. It lives. All right, another Stuart. Alright, now I'll retreat that squad before they start taking health damage, and then the Stuart can mop up the rest. Excellent. That's going to be some nice veterancy. The goal is basically to get the Stuart tank to Vet 3. And the other Stuart is going to be upgraded with the tank commander and just sit in the middle and allow everything else to receive a buff. This one's just going to keep on working the flanks with the repair, self-repair, because it can make an easy escape with the Panzer smoke if I need. Or shoot a flare here as well. Or just self-repair itself on the flank without having my engineers to move it out to a long travel time position. So I'll just keep that position behind the building so that it's impossible for him to hit, but it provides a buff to all my guys. I'll barrage that, retreat that, and I'll send the Stuart to the side with the self-repair. Time to retreat that. Is that a tank? Yeah, it is. I might get an AT gun here.
Enemy. The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Oh, no, I can use direct fire. And I can, in fact, dive this.
The enemy has our victory point now.
Yep. Oh, good merge by him there, though. Okay, let's barrage that. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I need to go back because I'm in range. Good grenade. We'll barrage his mortar. That's self-repairing. This one's going to actually repair.
Repeat, sector lost. Victory point is in enemy hands.
All right, that one's fully healed. Now we dive in. That's enough. Just back up. All right, back him up. Repair that one as the priority because he can't self-repair. This one can self-repair. And I got to retreat that, but keep on bringing the anti-tank gun up. And that's bet 3. Lovely. So this is what I've been waiting for. 80 plus health, 25% weapon accuracy, and 40 damage extra on each shot against vehicles. That's huge, and a lot of people don't expect that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chain a tread shot rounds and hit him with the anti-tank gun and a engine brake ability. Oh, sorry, mark vehicle, additional damage, and things just get annihilated. We'll hunt down his vehicle. I'll shoot a mortar smoke there as well.
Sappers. Eagles will ever be. Finders, keepers, lads. Shift in position. We're moving, lads. Pack it up, lads. We're moving.
I'll use spotting scope on this side, and I can bring that Stuart across here. So that's a really good spotting scope because I've seen where the pack is now, which means I can drive my Stuart back, use my Stuart as green cover, and this Stuart can go harass the sides because I know the sides are safe to push. Gotta retreat that though.
This is how it's done. The enemy is down.
Actually, I can even barrage his base here and go for a bit of base harassment.
We're losing a victory point. Victory point lost. The enemy has control. Command point available.
Excellent. That's a nice bit of manpower drain there with a little base check. Since I knew the pack was out of position. So we just walk back and do a self-repair again. And these guys can push up and harass whatever's on this side.
Taking fire. Grenade. Awaiting orders.
How much? Oh no, I'm ages away from that. Yeah, let's just tech up. I thought I had already Got the CPs for it. All right, mark vehicle. No, mark vehicle there's a mistake. Oh, no, it's not a mistake. It gives me a vision of it. But let's just get into green cover, get this passive buff helping my boys. Get that back, and the Stuart can go in for another dive here.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action. The enemy has only
Barrage that. There we go. There's the perfect flank.
We have a stockpile of victory point belongs to the enemy.
They're going to get annihilated. Everything's going to get annihilated here, I think. Yep. And now we just dive in for that vehicle. And we're good. GG. Jolly good work. But yeah, Stuarts, I really like using them. Especially in this nature where I have 2 of them with the vehicle light training. And as the veterancy stacks, especially this accuracy, once it comes into effect, you could see when I base rushed him when I had the Vet 3, a lot of the main gun hits do land, and the buff that this gives is underestimated of how much kills the tank commander will help your infantry get, because this is huge. 10% accuracy and reload speed and vision range on adjacent infantry. That 10% accuracy, when you couple it with the infantry training, 10% accuracy, that means you're getting a lot of extra hits landing, and that leads to a massive increase in damage output. So it's a strong strategy. And hopefully that game gives you a good sense of how you can effectively use Stuarts. Have a look at the stats. Yeah, good amount of kills on those 2 guys. Good job, Stuarts. There we go. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.